Good morning, everyone. We are May 3rd, the day before the major event here in Wakefield. A slow train is coming to Wakefield and Chelsea. This train has no wheels, it has legs. It has no engine, it has hearts, it has motivation. And it has no conductor, it has actually a dozen conductors. I will be meeting with them tomorrow. Now, this train is called Change. And it doesn't make a chug, chug, chug sound. It makes a change sound. And the conductors that I will be meeting tomorrow will be the ones carrying the passengers and the cargo and the businesses and everything way into the future. This train is not made of steel. It's made of ideas. Lots of ideas, not a single idea, but lots of good ideas that will be discussed tomorrow. And unlike trains made of steel, metal that rusts, iron that rusts, this train has the potential of being eternal. Some ideas are eternal. Some ideas are bulletproof, waterproof, bomb-proof, knife-proof, you name it. And nothing can stop an idea whose time has come, and nothing will stop this train, this spiritual train that will be inaugurated tomorrow in Wakefield. A similar train will be formed at the Chelsea station, the neighboring community of Wakefield. Change requires three things. This is my formula for change. And I use the acronym T, like the hot beverage there, T, as a reminder. T stands for thoughts, E stands for emotion, A stands for, you guessed it, action. Now, why these three? Well, you can't change anything if you don't know what it is you want to change. So you need ideas, you need thinking, you need thoughts. If you want to build a bridge across that river, you have to think about it. So change requires thoughts. Thoughts alone are not enough. It requires heart, it requires emotion, it requires motivation to push an idea through. Ideas are a dime a dozen, but to push a concept to cash requires a lot of heart. And the A stands for action. And you can achieve nothing without action. At some point you got to kiss the girl. You're going to read poetry to her and give her flowers. At some point you have to kiss her, so you have to have some action. So this train, the spiritual train, which will be inaugurated tomorrow, has these three elements, but not all in the same person, not all in the same conductors. Some people are good thinkers, some people are good doers, and some people are good motivators. And why is this Changemaker train being promoted and initiated with entrepreneurs? Because most entrepreneurs have those three qualities. They're good thinkers, they can motivate their staff, or they can motivate suppliers or designers or whatever, and they act, at least in the beginning they act, and then they hire people to do the acting for them. So, lots of cottage country communities, lots of rural communities require change immediately. Don't need to go into the details of that, but I can provide those details tomorrow at the meeting. And originally the meeting was supposed to be a dozen people, but now, you may not believe this, but I'm talking about the business owners of Wakefield. Nobody has rejected the idea of this spiritual train to keep the economy going, to keep the society, to keep the community together. Never in my life as a marketer have I ever pushed an idea that was accepted by absolutely everybody. Well, initially this one person objected. Well, that person asked to be invited to the meeting and so we made a seat available for that person. Anyways, this is a very special weekend. Pray for me, pray for us that this will work, that the conductors will all be on the same track, so to speak, and there will be enough motivation to carry this idea through. And it's not complicated at all, because all the thoughts are available, and some motivators are available. They will be there. And several people, including myself, I'm more an action-oriented person. Somebody's got to do, visit the people, make the phone calls, send the emails, and that's the kind of thing that I do as a former marketer. So this slow train is coming, and with a little luck it will affect, or maybe infect, all the communities nearby, and this little slow train will go a long, long way into the future in all directions. In all the rural farming areas, forested areas, the cottage communities of Canada, we have to protect those for obvious reasons, and they're really a nice place to be. Thank you very much. Sylvain, Wakefield. Chat with you later.